Today, let's explore using AI to find information from my Google Drive, see what it can do. Let's put it through its paces.
And we're going to see just what we can find using Gemini, which is the AI product of Google. So, what is something you would like Gemini to be able to find for you within your Google Drive or your Gmail or something of the sort?
How about a grant application related to farmers market?
Find for me in my Gmail or
Google Drive.
Google Drive a grant application I worked on, farmers market. Let's see what it returns. So right now it's searching. It's going to look through everything and see what looks good. And then if it finds something that it thinks might be what we're looking for, it's going to then list it and actually give links to those things. So we will see if this is something that it is able to pick up on or if it struggles to find something. So when it says assessing documents, it's just combing. It's looking, it's seeing what's available, what could be what we're asking for, and it's checking for words, it's checking for different things within the Google Drive itself. So it found several. It even gives a little definition or explanation of it. So it's telling us that the proposal for funding the farmers market manager position, this is a recent proposal, June 2024. So it kind of tells you what each one's about. Perry County Community Kitchen, Farmer Pantry, Revenue Expenses, Ohio's Rising Appalachia, Product and Business Development Along the Winding Road, and Perry County RBEG 2014 Final, which that's probably a little bit older. So are any of these the documents that you were thinking?
Yeah, I think this is exactly what the Perry County RBEG 2014 was a grant that we got that had in farmers market development in it. So did Ohio's Rising Appalachia, another USDA grant. Perry County Community Kitchens, one that we submitted as part of the Appalachian Community Grant, but didn't get funded. The proposal for funding the farmers market manager position is something we did last week. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let's look down below and see, are the documents there?
So we have the proposal for funding of the farmers market position. We have the Perry County Community Kitchen one. We have copy of scanned document. Could be that it scanned whatever is within that scanned document and said, this seems like the content of it pertains to whatever you'd asked me about, even if the actual title is not something based on what you'd asked. Another scanned document, Winding Road 2017. We have the RBEG 2014 Final, Home Farm Project, Blueprints, Asset-Based Development Stuff, LGIF Application List, and even more. And you can see that it just keeps going. And it's going to give you what it thinks makes the most sense first and foremost. And then from there, it's going to say, you could have meant this, but I don't think this is likely what you were searching for. You can notice they get less and less topical as you go further and further.
They were put in my Google Drive recently in the last few years, not until 2017, for example. Let's go ahead and say, okay, let's focus in on those 4 documents. And can you read, understand, and remember the contents of those documents? And provide me with a half-page summary of each. So it did a great job of picking out the 4 grants that I'm familiar with. Let's just see if it can get it right then in terms of reading and understanding.
So it already has the first one for the proposal for funding the farmers market manager position from June 2024. So it's saying that it thinks that this proposal aims to secure funding for a full-time farmers market manager position at the Somerset Farmers Market. The proposal emphasizes the market's growth and positive impact on the community, citing increased vendor participation, customer attendance, and sales. It argues that a dedicated manager is crucial to sustain this growth, improve market operations, and expand community outreach. The proposal outlines the manager's responsibilities, including vendor recruitment and relations, marketing and promotion, event planning, and community engagement. It also details the budget for the position, including salary, benefits, and operational expenses. Would you say that's fair?
That's good, yeah.
Do you think that the Perry County Community Kitchen and Farmer Pantry revenue and expenses verification one is also correct?
It's not the master document. It's a contractual agreement between the health department and us. So let's go to the next one.
Ohio Rising's Appalachia, Product and Business Development Along the Winding Road.
This one is the proposal that was submitted. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's see, the title of this one is Rural Business Enterprise Grant, USDA grant, and 2014 final. That one was funded.
And then again, it gives some of these down here, just in case you want to go into each of them and see what it's pulling from and what all it got.
Okay, let's ask if it can read, understand, and remember the contents of those files and be my grant assistant as I work on submitting a new application. So it says that it's thoroughly reviewed the proposal for farmers market manager position.
Looks like it's broken it out into the different parts of it. So what is the purpose of it? What is the need? What responsibilities are there? What is the budget? Some outcomes, and then how this informs a new application if you were to then make an application based on it looks like that. So what it's trying to do and how it's interpreted what we've said is, oh, you want to make a grant application out of those documents. Here's what's in the documents. here is how you can then take those and put it in for a grant application, even though that's already occurred for a lot of these. This is something where it was saying, well, based on this info, here's how you would use it to ask for a grant and ask for grant funding. So these are some of its different things that it's asking about and saying, here's some feedback and here's some thoughts on it.
Next steps below, it's talking about how to move forward. It says, I'm here to help you with every step of the grant writing process. Just let me know how I can assist. Let's say, help us by searching the internet for current farmers market related grant opportunities and see if you can find a notice of funding opportunity for an open grant cycle.
So it's already found something. Local agriculture market program. Are you familiar with that one?
Yeah.
So that's a legitimate one. So we know that that one is, and it even gives the USDA link. So that way you can check it out further if you'd so like.
New applications in early spring. So, okay, we're not going to work on an early spring project right now at the beginning of the summer of 2024, but let's scroll down. Are there other ones?
It looks like it just found that one right now.
Let's go ahead and ask it if it can find others.
So the Farmers Market Promotion Program, FMPP, it also gives that.
Again, it opens in early spring.
So it found another, but it's not one that is currently available. So it didn't do great there. Specialty crop block grants, about that. Usually in the fall. So the fall hasn't happened yet. So that is actually coming up. So that one is possible. There's potential with the specialty crop block grants, depending on if that actually works with what we would like to do with a farmer's market. And then added opportunities, regional and local grants. So it doesn't actually enumerate these. It just says there are going to be regional and local grants that you could look into. If you so desire to do that, they're available. Check it out based on your state. Here's some places that you can look and different ideas. Local economic development agencies, community foundations, different places like that. Private foundations, it lets us know, hey, that's an option. That's an opportunity for you if you want to look somewhere like that. And then corporate social responsibility programs. That's an interesting one that a lot of people don't think about. Yes, there are private foundations, but there are definitely social responsibility programs that a lot of corporate entities have. So if you're interested in something like that, some of them may offer grant funding that can be used that isn't necessarily earmarked for something like a farmer's market, but you could use it in that way.